Our piece, entitled Vibrant Waters, is a vivid installation for 2016 at Central Park Mall using the LED screen, where we follow a sense of abstract symbolism of ocean life and marine life through the use of ink and colour.
When we went to film the actual piece, we used a fish tank and ink through water. We experimented with different types of salts in order to change the density of the actual water so that the ink would flow differently, somewhat like a jellyfish instead of an aquatic life.
A lot of the time we used a long Canon L lens, but we really had to focus in on the content first. So the ink, when it shot through the water, really dipped in the water, and it kind of came in and out of focus. So you had to make sure that focus was nailed. So as a cinematographer, it was a bit hard sometimes to make sure that the focus was nailed. We had to really punch in and out and make sure that the camera itself was set up, which was kind of different, you know, compared to your average shoot where you kind of just shoot run and gun and you can focus in on different elements. Focus was super important, and so was lighting and color grading.
So I was the lead director of the film. I composed the storyboard. We sat down as a three and we wanted to create, we are going to make a storyline, we aren't just going to make visuals. We wanted to create a piece where we demonstrated that there is a serious problem with our ocean waters and that how we can make that change. So we really wanted to enhance that literal meaning behind it. So when we chose to film in a fish tank with that vibrant colours, we wanted to show that there's this unique balance in the ocean.
I think our piece was really interesting in the sense that we wanted to really emphasize vivid and being bright and vibrant and colors and stuff, but do it in a way that really gave out the idea of a theme. So marine conservation was all about the greens and blues, and we're really focused on the hues and colors in our piece to really like integrate it well with the vivid and to think about a storyline in terms of color.
We also wanted to create an animation feature where we felt that it would be fitting considering the environmental vivid. Harnessing Motion 5, the way we wanted to compose the sequence due to the characteristics of a marine organism, helping to tell the story, and very much so in its own way, becoming the main protagonist of the piece.
I think the most important one was our use of lighting in a stage set. So we blacked out the entire fish tank and shot almost dead on with a long tele lens on a Canon body. And it was really helpful to have such a nice long lens because it really gave us a depth of field, but still allowed us to have a nice wide field of view on the camera, which really gave us those close-up shots which added so much effect to the storyline.
Upsides of working with a vivid warp, it's unique. It's a challenge itself. It's not your typical projector. It's an LED screen, so we did really have to think about, alright, yeah, it's shooting a film, but we also have constraints that we have to balance with. We have to really film vibrant colours so that it will pop on the screen. We really wanted to enhance it. So to have this opportunity to have our work displayed in a popular place such as Central Mall was a real opportunity.
Art can be very subjective. Art can be interpreted. Light is something we embody. We all know how it feels, and it feels, but that's what light is. Light is an embodied energy.
This piece was an interesting experience for us as we were charged to think outside the norm to create an effective visual experience so that our audience would be able to reflect upon the current state of our oceans.
15 weeks later, all our hard work paid off and we were able to see our work on the screen, and I don't think it's something that we'll ever forget. As the team behind Vibrant Waters, we were pretty stoked, and I don't think 2016 will be a year to forget.